What's up, everyone out there to my motorized bicycle community? This is Lucille's personal room, and this is how she get her tune-ups and everything that needs to be done when it becomes broken or natural wear and tear. Shout out to one of the good peoples in my comments that needed a tip on the video and how to put the chain onto the motor. And if I'm not mistaken, they needed to see which direction the chain goes from the motor to the sprocket. I guess I need to go back and reread that comment, but I know for sure that someone definitely needed to know how to put the chain from the motor to the sprocket. Well, in this particular video, I cannot put full details for you, but I can definitely give you the greatest idea of how it goes. As you can see in this video, I'm sorry for my tag being in the way, and this is a tag off of eBay if you guys want to know where I got it from. And all you got to do is type in you know what did I put in? I think it was creative tags on eBay, or state creative tags on eBay, and they pull up all 50 states of the current tags you guys see riding around in your local area. And yeah, if you guys want to get one of these for yourself, check that out. And if I'm wrong about that link, I would go to eBay and check out my purchase history and get the correct name for that link, and I will put it down in the comments for you guys. But if you guys go to eBay and type in creative state tags, you should definitely be able to find the same tag in your local area, and put your own initials and make it stand out for you, your style. But to the person that needs to know about the chain going from the sprocket to the motor, all you're doing is pretty much making sure that you have all 9 of your bolts and nuts to the sprocket tight, but not too tight. They need to be even and tight, like across from one another. You know what I mean? Making sure that you leave all or much of the wobbles out as much as you can. But for the chain itself, don't get me wrong, I had some challenges myself with these chains, and sometimes I still do. Everyone has their challenges when it comes to something they're trying to do. But for at least what I could say for now is you got to have the master link, and I would recommend making sure that you see the master link and make sure that it's going in a direction where it will not be tripped or snag along, the gears inside the casing here. You don't want it to pop off when it hits either the top of this case or one of the gears going around when the chain is in motion. So if that makes any sense to you, man, all you doing is making sure that this, let's see if you can see it right here. This is the master link. You only have one on the chain. If my camera can focus right there, let's see if I can get it to focus. Yeah, so if you can see it right there, it's the best I can get it to focus. That's your master link. Make sure it's going in that direction, like that way, so it will not hit anything inside this case. And all you using is some needle nose pliers or some regular pliers, you know what I mean, and just push it on there. I seen some people use a flathead screwdriver, but they are easy to lose and fly off somewhere. So make sure you have multiple just in case, or just be very careful to put it on there. But I'm gonna do later on a nice tune-up for you guys, and Lucille needs an overhaul, man. She has more than 1,500 miles on her now. I say that because you guys already know that we both love to ride around in our distances of door dashing around here locally in my area. And you guys can look at this odometer. It stopped at 1377, but it is around 1450 right now. 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 1450 45-ish or 1,450 miles, somewhere around that range. About to hit 1,460 miles. I have to get another cable, not even the cable, but you know, the piece that goes to the front tire that tracks the mileage and speed you're going. This piece right here. Once I get one of those, I can go ahead and continue on, but then it's going to be a couple miles off. So what I might do is just take the front tire off and have it keep going in rotation to get back to where I had it. Or I'm gonna just get a whole new motor and start over with a new odometer. But Lucille has taken care of me and I have taken care of her. And today we are still able to start up and just ride out and collect our orders. And in this video, to remind you guys, please don't forget to like and share to this video. There are more videos coming soon, and I assure you guys that my videos will get better. I'm going to start getting into editing. I'm going to start getting into everything what you guys see on other channels from other people with motorized bicycles and so on, etc. I just want to let you guys know that this channel that I have here for you guys to subscribe to is, you know, is still at my beginning, you know, stages of becoming better than what you guys see now. So Lucille is pretty much, if you guys don't know by now, is my money maker. And I just now got in from work from, you know, my job, Jiffy Lube, and I just want to let you guys know that this is my friend, man. This is my everything. I can't do nothing about, you know, riding around in the car without thinking about her. I just want to let her know that I'm here for her, just like, you know, you guys have a pet or you know, anything that you guys care about. I care about this right here. This is my friend. This is my everything, my money maker, my everyday transportation. Her name is Lucille. You know, it took me a while to give her that name, but I figured that it fits her just fine. And once I realized, you know, that, you know, I bonded with her and able to give her the name that I gave her, I just went ahead with it and just, you know, got used to it. And, you know, I care about it, you know what I mean? I really do. So she needs a new seat. She need new handle grips. She need new mirrors. She need new cup holders. She's going to need everything that I'm listing right now as I speak on this video and so on. I'm going to get a 12 volt, what they call it. Well, I guess, yeah, a 12 volt generator, which you put inside the case right here. I had one already, but as soon as I got it out the mail, it's broken. I'm like, man, that's crazy, man. Then they didn't accept returns, so I just went ahead and kept the broken piece so I can figure out how to get it back working later on once I want to mess with it. But as you guys know, in my last video, I was explaining that I went ahead, since I can't use my 12 volt generator at the moment of the time it broke. And I'm gonna get another one that's more expensive and it should work as soon as I hook it up. But I went with the 12 volt battery instead. And on this particular battery, I get up to 3.5, possibly 4 hours of runtime. I might have said 6 hours in the last video, but I actually did direct, accurate, or let me say I went accurate on the time frame of before the battery dies. It came around to 3 to 3.5, possible 4 hours. Depends on the runtime, because every every delivery I take and destination I pull up, before I drop off anybody's order for DoorDash, I turn the lights off, you know, so that saves me a lot of time. But let me go ahead and show you guys all the doctor works that I do for my bicycle here, Lucille, and how I take care of her. I'm not going to make this video much more longer. I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys everything what I do for her and how I take care of her and how do I keep her on the road for many more miles to come later in the future. And I hate to say it, but there's a possibility that if you guys can help me get to 2,000 subscribers, I will give her away. No money involved. I will definitely mail her to your address. So go ahead and like to this video, subscribe to this video, and let's see what happens, man. Her name is Lucille, y'all. She would definitely do everything she done for me, for one of y'all. So if you guys want to go ahead and, get the, want to look forward to having Lucille in your hands and your possession, your ownership, and know everything about her as you watch these videos, where she come from, she could actually be in your backyard or your home waiting for the next ride. But just know she came from a great owner and only one owner. So you will be the second owner. So I've been thinking about that for the last couple nights now, last couple days. And I would definitely go ahead and depart with her and see if I can find another great owner like me that would take care of her and, let her have her name that I gave her, Lucille. And I'm gonna build me another one. And, life moves on, you guys. And I just figured, since I done got me a place now, and, it's time to get a car for real. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I would ride my bicycle over a car right now because it saves me gas on money and everything, man. She can ride me 6 days DoorDash with $3.19, sometimes $3.30, 87 regular gas. You know what I mean? 6 days, man. I can ride around and just make money before my next fill up. And $3 will make me over $200 on this bicycle, straight DoorDash. So yeah, if I can help somebody out that doesn't have a car but knows that they seen this particular motorized bicycle, there. I got another surprise for you guys after I say this, but that seen this particular bicycle in most of my videos being, talked about DoorDash, traveling and getting around, earning money, just hustling. She actually been some places. She been everywhere that I can pull the throttle and she would take me there and we would get there. But out of respect, so I would take some lunch breaks at a time, I would go to Wendy's, I would go to KFC, sometimes Burger King, or I would hit the Chinese food up and I would dine in with myself, and I watch videos on my phone and I check out some of you guys' comments and I reply to as much as I can. But some of you guys know I reply back to most of you guys, and without you guys, I wouldn't be this motivated to make my next video. So I appreciate every one of you guys out there that's giving me the motivation to do the next video after this video for you guys to view on. And I appreciate it, man. Much love. Much love, man. So, yeah, let me go ahead and tell you guys my next surprise. So, it's not the best, but it's a start. Now, if you look at any listing on a GoPro, you're going to spend a lot of money for it. And if you don't spend a lot of money for it, something's wrong with it or it's not the real deal. So I spent about $35 on the HD, little camera that looks like a GoPro. Some of you guys know what it is by me speaking on it, but it's a start right now because I don't have the extra $100 right now to get an actual GoPro that I want. So I got something to carry my videos a better way than just using my cell phone for footage. So stay tuned for the next video on that, so you guys can see how it looks, and put down in the comments what you think about the footage and is it worth it. But anything that's new for me to try out is worth it, and I don't mind showing you guys my decent new footage that is around the corner and coming soon to your devices. So yeah, check this out, you guys. I got some things that I want to show you guys how to take care of my baby Lucille. So if you look in here, I have everything that I need when it comes to repairs and everything what I need when it comes to lubrication. I don't have everything in inventory right now because I actually been using it all. So I have Pennzoil, It's a little dark in here, but I have Pennzoil 2-cycle oil, and this is mostly used for when I'm long distancing and traveling and going out far, or let's say I'm sorry about my focus on my camera, you guys. I think something's wrong with it, but that's why I'm trying to hurry up and upgrade. But it's good for high revving and high temperatures when it comes to throttling for long periods of times. And since my room is a 29-inch, I have to keep these in stock because sometimes the stores are out of stock. So I make sure I stay in stock. So that's a 29-inch tire that I'm gonna put on my rear rim in the next couple of days after I buy my front tire. And I like to keep my own type of fuel filters. Let me show you guys this right here. Prime Line. Now, some of you guys like, man, that's too big of a fuel filter, but actually, like I said, I'm different, and this is my way of showing my bike the style that I'm looking for when it needs to be kind of hot rodish as I pull up somewhere locally. But yeah, so that makes any sense to me. But yeah, I keep my Lucas bottle right here so I won't overfill in oil. If you guys have any of these bottles that are empty sitting around, keep it, because this will save you from putting too much oil in your gas tanks. Especially if you have a 4-liter tank on your motorized bicycle like I do, you can put this whole bottle in your gas tank. But if you have a 2-liter gas tank, do not put this whole bottle in your gas tank on your motorized bicycle. Use a gas can. Use a gas can to put this whole bottle mixed with fuel in your gas can, not your gas tank on your motorized bicycle. You will overfill it with too much oil, and then you will have to drain it out and start all over again. I don't think it would blow your motor up, but I wouldn't even try to go anywhere with that much oil in it. It's just too much. Too much of anything is bad if you ask me, but I don't think it's going to be bad enough where it blows your motor up. You just probably won't have no performance or little performance at all, whatever. But I keep these stocked up. Like, this is a full bottle, and I love Lucas 2-cycle oil, 2 strokes, 2-cycle oil. It's very good for the cylinder, and it's very good for the piston. And, yeah, so if you guys are out there riding your motorized bicycles hard and going straight long distances on, just riding all day, make sure you keep everything you need when you get back home, because you never know when you need to respray your chain. You know what I mean? Keep it lubed up. If you riding your motorized bicycle right now and you hear a little squeaking from the chain, just lube it up with a little bit of multi-purpose lubrication. That's made for chains, or you can use straight PB blaster, penetration oil. It's real good. I don't use WD-40 on everything, but sometimes I do use it. And yes, it's safe to use seafoam in your motorized bicycle. I wouldn't recommend using no more than 2 ounces. It would tell you on the back of the directions before you put it in your gas can or your gas tank. So yeah, you can put it in there and running around for a few miles, change your gas, and it opens up the jets in your carburetor and pretty much give you back some performance, takes the sludge and everything out. So always use the correct amount and never use the not correct amount, which is too much. Do not go overboard. Love your motorized bicycle engines, and they would love you back. And as you're looking at this box here, this is actually the motor from my YD100, and these are a bunch of spare parts except for this 2-liter tank right here. This tank right here, I had an accident and messed up the side of it, which caused me to get a 4-liter tank, and that's how you see Lucille with a bigger tank now. If it wasn't for that accident, I'd probably still be riding around with a 2-liter tank. But 4-liter is, where's it at? Go 4-liter, y'all. If you want to ride longer, go 4-liter. Yeah. So I keep a lot of spare parts, and this is my old cylinder body from my current motor I'm using now on Lucille. But for some reason, you guys can't see right now because I had it outside. It is much worse than when I took it off. I'm just keeping it for other purposes, reasons, and I might try to sand it down and use it on a project. See what happens with it later. But this came out the box defective, and the piston was just scuffing and just tearing the thing up. So I messaged the owner that or the seller that sold me this item and let them know that it was already damaged straight out the box, and they was like they didn't want me to return it. They'll just send me a whole nother motor. And better yet, they did send me a whole nother motor. And that was very nice of them, but I went ahead and still used the same motor that had this defective body, cylinder body, and just swapped it out with another cylinder body, and it's been running perfectly fine ever since. But I ran into another problem. The exhaust bolt stud has broken off into the port of the exhaust port, and I haven't gotten it out yet, but I know I can use a drill bit. But in my mind, I'm gonna just buy a brand new one. I love everything new, you know what I mean? Anything new lasts longer than old. But I'm not gonna sleep on old parts because some old parts are just like new parts. And probably just just waiting for the right person to know what to do with it. So everything you guys see over here is actually spare parts and hub adapter parts, and I like to keep a lot of parts. And stay tuned for my new videos coming soon this spring and summer for my RCs. I used to have RCs. I had the Armor Rock, the Armor Big Rock, and I had me a nice what is it? I forgot the name of it, but it was the Armor Rock was definitely 4-wheel drive, but I took the 4-wheel drive shaft out of it and made it strictly 2-wheel drive, and I took all the plastic gears out of it and made it all metal gears. And I modified the body and put a temperature gauge in it so I can know how hot the motor. Oh, it was good, y'all. It was real good. And the actual truck, I'm speaking on the Armor Big Rock, I had it to go about 125 miles per hour straight. It really fast. But I sold it, so I can get to where I'm at. Sometimes you just got to depart with things to, better yourself. And anything that's material is replaceable. Remember that, you guys. If it's something that's replaceable and it's material, just know you can always get it back, And like I said, you guys, man, Lucille has a lot of things coming new for her, and once again, if you guys can help me get to 2,000 subscribers and you guys love Lucille just as much as I do, she could be in your backyard or your home, next to you, that came from a great owner. Me, I'm the only owner, and you guys can be the second owner. I will depart with her and build me another one. She's been many places. It's almost time to, retire her and let someone just ride her, occasionally, not every day like I did. She just needs to be, have a story to tell where she came from, have a nice little background, and I'm giving her the background. So that's pretty much it, you guys. You guys can see that my rear tire is real bald. Look at that. Please do not try this at home. I just haven't been able to find the right day to change this back tire. But you guys seen the back tire I have in my closet here. And once I get me a front tire, I would definitely go ahead and swap them both at the same time so I can have the same mileage, wear, and tear. And if you guys love this video, please, once again, go ahead and like and subscribe. Share this video. Much love. And check out the oil spills on this bicycle, man. This is real, man. Oh my God, yo, I'm about to put on some old school Ludacris right now. Cadillac grills, Cadillac spills. Check out the oil on my Cadillac. You know, yeah, I know that ain't the way how I go, but it's something like that. Shout out to Ludacris, man. What's up, Luda? So yeah, you guys, man, I'm gonna be getting a new carburetor and a new cylinder body and a new exhaust. And oh, she's nice and cool now. She was just hot about 20 minutes ago. Takes about 20 minutes for her to cool down. And this is a nice head for her, man. I love her. I love her. I love her. If you guys don't know about this head right here, you should look it up. I think this is the high performance head, and I don't think it give it a lot of performance for it, but it does its thing with keeping it cool. So it is worth having. So if anything, the NT carburetor is where the performance at. So correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, you guys. If you know about this NT carburetor, just go ahead and put in the comments about how it rides and how it performs for you guys, man. For me, I get around town. I get around town. So yeah, man. My project, my love, my art, my work, my creativity, all with my hands. Gave her a name, Lucille. I wanted to take this time and show you guys how much I love her, how much I care for her, what I do for her. After everything she does for me, I'm the owner, you know, for Lucille to have a great life. A bicycle that has a great life. It goes places. I mean, I know she can't spend money, but it helps the owner makes money where I can spend it on things I need, and it's much appreciative what she does for me. You know, I need a new seat. I'm gonna get one for her, man. You know, I might as well show you guys one more thing before I end this video, and just to show you guys, you know, I really care for Lucille. So check this out right quick. So this is my box for all my repairs on any motorized bicycle I come across, and especially for Lucille. And like I said, this is the old little rag joint from my last motorized, well, not my last motorized bicycle, but my last pretty much my last sprocket that I had on there. I had a 38 sprocket on there. Now I have a 35. And when I took my 38 sprocket off, the 38 was pretty much ate down from all the teeth going around the whole sprocket. And it causes me to order another sprocket. So I went from a 38 to a 35. But before I went to the 35, I had got a 28. I did not like the 28 because in my area where I live here in South Carolina, we have a lot of hills. So it is true on other videos, before you guys view my videos, they tell you this will not work if you live in an area with a lot of hills. But it does work just fine on a lot of flat surfaces because you got a lot of less effort to, you know, push the bike off with momentum. So yeah, and the other benefits of the 28 tooth, this will get you 50 plus miles per hour. Like you would go from 50, 55, and 60, and possible 65 miles per hour. And depending on what kind of motor you got, you would go 70 and possibly 80 miles per hour with the 28 tooth. But this, I remind you guys, this video is not telling you to go buy the 28 tooth and put it on your motorized bicycle and go 80 miles per hour. Be safe out there, you guys. Be safe out there. You know, I would say put a seatbelt on your bicycle, but then again, that's not safe. You're going everywhere with it until it stops. So I'd rather leap off mine and hop in the nearest grass, or I don't mind losing a piece of skin off my arm, hopping off the bike, going in the street somewhere. But none of that's happening anytime soon because I always make sure I'm safe. So I keep a whole bunch of gaskets and make sure that when I'm doing top end and bottom end repairs, I keep my gaskets. So Always keep you some spare gaskets around when you got to do some mechanical works to your small two-stroke motor on your motorized bicycles. And I keep a lot of throttle cables and clutch cables and other adapters that I haven't really used yet, but I don't even think I'm gonna use it. I just got it. And I did have a pull start, but literally when I pulled it about 10 times, it broke. And after the 10th time I pulled it, it started the motor, but that was the last time I was going to pull it to start it. Started the next time. So that was some cheap piece of blah blah from the Chinese. And keep you some Loctite. This is I think that's blue. Yeah, that's blue, but I would rather go red or orange because the vibration will shake it loose. So go red or orange on your Loctite. And this is a brand new NT carburetor with 0 miles, never used. Carburetor never had gas in it, you know. So when I'm ready to swap out from that NT, I will be using this NT speed carburetor. Gotta love these things. Shout out to the people that created the NT speed carburetor. And I know it's really no difference than the stock carburetors, but the jets that are in them. But you know, I'm just saying, shout out to the NT carburetors out there. They're much recommended for a nice ride when it's time to go on your motorized bicycle. Keep you some NGK spark plugs, man. When you're trying to find out the best spark plug for your small two-stroke motorized bicycle engine, NGK is the best way to go. But if they're not available, go for the next best. You know what I mean? Just make sure it fit. Don't throw anything in there. You know, and parts that I would probably never use, but this is brand new. You know, and I don't know. I probably put so many things on the market, but I have spare casings and everything that I need when, you know, Lucille gets sick. I have everything she needs. And we all know that the two-stroke motors do not need no thermostat or, you know, anything to keep temperature readings of the motor because they're supposed to run hot or run at high temperatures. But I like to see numbers, so the next thing I will be installing on Lucille will be a temperature gauge and probably an automatic thermal fan that cuts on during high temperatures. So stay tuned for the next videos on that project I will be doing to Lucille next, you guys. And yeah, she's still up for anybody that will be having her in their backyard or their home, you know, with ownership as the second owner. But as long as she's in my possession, as long as I own Lucille, you guys, I will keep adding more things to her that will fit to her. And as you guys can see, she has plenty of room. So I appreciate you guys viewing this video. Stay tuned for the next video. Lucille is definitely about to get a rest for the night. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if you guys can see that plug right there, I actually made it long enough where I can take this in here and just plug it up into here. And that's how I keep my battery charged for my next nighttime ride, DoorDash, around here locally in my area. You know, and you guys can see how bright she is. And that's pretty much it for this video. And I'm gonna end it right there. And if you guys love this video, you already know what to do. I done said it plenty of times. Hit that smash on the share button, you know what I mean, and like button. And stay tuned for the next video. If you guys want to help me get a new exhaust, man, I swear I've been paying a lot of money on other things that are important, but my Cash App is Mont443 1990. That's MONT443 443-1990. Lucille needs a new exhaust, y'all. Do y'all care for her? Do y'all want to buy her one? You don't have to, but I know she'll appreciate it if you do. Don't forget that $ before MONT 443-1990 on my Cash App. Which one of y'all want to go ahead and buy her a new exhaust for me? I was going to go chrome, but I would take black again. I love that black, but Lucille not picky, y'all. Let's see if somebody want to get her a new exhaust. Let's see if somebody can squeeze in a new seat. But I will buy one for her soon. But you know, things take time. So yeah, if you guys watching this video, stay tuned for the next one, man. Much love, man. Stay safe out there. Shout out to all my motorized bicycle riders out there. I'm the motorized bicycle warrior, standing up strong for all motorized bicycle riders out there. I salute to y'all, man. Stay safe, stay strong, man. Stay positive. Be creative. Keep doing your thing. Do not give up. Don't let nobody scare you off your bike, man. As long as you got pedals on your motorized bicycle, it is legal. It's very legal to ride around as much as a car, but you have to obey all the traffic and all signs and rules, man. You know what I mean? Just be safe and just be free safely. Be free safely. If me and Lucille can do it, anybody out there with the motorized bicycle can do it. With that being said, man, the next video is coming soon. Stay tuned for the next one.